Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Cataclysm of Hyrule episode. I am the creator and GM of the campaign, Puckfin. For everyone joining us tonight, welcome. Before we start tonight, we're going to go over some brief introductions. We'll go over a recap, and then we'll delve right into it because I am super excited for this. First thing I always like to talk about is our Discord server. Our Discord server is where everything happens outside of the campaign. It is the easiest way to reach us. We have a number of interactive channels on our Discord. We have conversational channels, artwork and meme channels, uh, loot channels. I love the loot channels, as well as any way to interact as much as possible. But the link to our Discord can be found in a number of places, including our link tree, which has been posted in chat. It is quite simply linktree /Puckfin. The link, all of our links can be found on all of our pieces of social media. We have a Facebook page, we have the Linktree, we have a Discord, we have our YouTube channel. All of these links can be found on Linktree, and all of the links can be found on those sites as well. So yeah, check those out. So that's our Discord. On top of that, we have our Facebook. Our Facebook group is where we create event reminders and posts and various also interactive things. If you have Facebook, I recommend checking it out because it is the best place to get reminders when our episodes go live, and also if something were to change, if we need to postpone a broadcast or switch it to a different day or something like that, Facebook group is the absolute best place for that. And we have our Cataclysm of Hyrule YouTube channel. So we run a couple different things off of this channel. We run our Cataclysm of Hyrule campaign. Sometimes we do chat sessions on alternating weeks, and some weeks for the past while now, on our alternate week, we've been playing 7 Days to Die. And that's been a lot of fun. We just did day 94 Fortnite, I believe. No, 91. our day 91 Horde Night, and we have our day 98 Horde Night coming up. Yeah, that checks. That math checks in my head. So yeah, if you like that, check that out. But our alternate weeks, we just kind of honestly do whatever. We've done a number of things since we've done these broadcasts. It's kind of an open format, and we just do what we enjoy doing. So, yes. So on our YouTube channel, we post all of our Cataclysm of Hyrule episodes. So every episode like that we do today, what we did 2 weeks ago, what we will do in 2 weeks, those episodes will be posted on our YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, we create a number of playlists to make it easy to navigate our various plethora of episodes. We have our Cataclysm playlist, which is the Cataclysm campaign without any one-shots. We have a one-shot playlist, which is just the opposite. We have our temple playlist, which is going to get a new playlist because so far we've done the Fire Temple, the Water Temple, and the Forest Temple, and as of last episode, we have just started our way into the Shadow Temple. So the Shadow Temple will be the 4th temple playlist that we have on our YouTube channel. So, as I've said, we have just started getting into the Shadow Temple. A lot of mechanics of this temple are still not yet fully known or solidified from the perspective of the players. I've gotten questions. I'm absolutely refusing to answer any questions because this is going to be so much fun. I've spoken for a very long time about the different things that I've been working on in the Shadow Temple and alluded to certain mechanics, for months, well over a year at this point. And the fact that we are finally here is just something that is honestly has kind of rejuvenated my excitement for this campaign. Not to say I've ever been like unexcited, but um watching this come to fruition is one of the parts of the campaign that I have given so much attention to that it is just like a really special part for this for me, because it's like one of my little babies. Like, um I don't anticipate that I will be this excited again until the final chapter, because these are just like major bullet points. Everything that we do I will love, but this is different. This is just a little bit different because so much time and mental energy and the way it has actually like evolved over time, like budding from a tiny concept. Um, for example, the first concept of the Shadow Temple was mirrors. And if anyone has played any Shadow Temple, mirrors have nothing to do with it whatsoever. So I had to figure out a way that I could start off with what the Shadow Temple is. So um, the Shadow Temple in itself is is believed to be originally a Sheikah temple prior to the arrival of the Hylians in the Kingdom of Hyrule. Uh, so it has, over time, it has been repurposed, not in a positive way. There's plenty of video game theories online specifically about the Shadow Temple. So if you do go down that rabbit hole, odds are I have probably in some way taken reference from that. You can actually see a fairly sizable reference in our first one shot. Our first one shot involves the Shadow Temple before it became the Shadow Temple, and it can be found on our YouTube channel. And just like figuring out the evolution over time before we got here, and then noting when I found the actual, when I conceptualized like the final product of it, like this is how the mirrors fit in, this is how everything fits in, this is how um, the boss fits in, this is it like once everything just kind of fits, it just makes me so happy. So um, I'm very excited for. I mean, yeah, I was very excited last week when we started it. I'm very excited to be running it this week, and I'm going to be very excited for, you know, that level of excited for the next couple of episodes as we go through this. Um, typically, typically our temple sessions run about 3 to 5 episodes, and I do feel that this very well could fit into the latter, because we are going to go through a lot of things. We are going to go through a lot of things that don't make sense, and then we're going to understand why these things didn't make sense. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter. And with that, um, if you want to check out the beginning of the Fire Temple, uh, I'll have it loaded up on YouTube soon. So I do have a a sort of vacation coming up from work in the next couple weeks. It's an undetermined amount of time, but like I do have between 1 to 2 weeks coming up from work. So when that time comes, I'm going to load up I'll get all the back stuff, loaded up. But yes, last week's episode, it was technically our first episode of the temple. So if you saw that, it's going to be great. If not, um, I will get it up as soon as I can, but I cannot promise when that will be. So let me go through our introductions and we will get to it. So, there's the horse. So I do have the temple finished. I just haven't shown it yet. Last week, because I didn't have my Roll20 subscription updated, I couldn't do lighting, so I couldn't show you parts of the temple without showing you the entire temple. So we had a horse, and this horse was a possessed horse that was possessed by the corruption that had a hold of Princess Ruto in the water temple. So I just kind of like threw that up as like a fun bit. But yes, not to harp on that. Yes, to my most left we have Deacon. How you doing, Deacon?
Hi, I am pretty sick today, but that is business as usual.
Yes.
So you're gonna hear some light sniffles in the mic. Someday I will edit those out in post when we remaster this in 2028.
Yes, when we just take because we're gonna have all the time in the world to go back. Now, I think like you've been there for those chat sessions, and dating back to the episodes of like the first Forest Temple, I estimated that season 1 of this campaign was going to go over 125 episodes. Just like running like quick numbers in my head, the pace at which this was going, and knowing like the breadth of this campaign, I anticipated that it was going to be 125 episodes, and that was unheard of. Like where did I come up with this number? So now we are in the mid 70s. I believe this is episode 74. And does 125 episodes seem like an outrageous number anymore?
I thought you were going to tell me this was our 125th episode.
It feels like it. We have done so much.
That's where you were going with that, Puck, so I guess not.
Yeah, 125 seems like a reasonable number. We still have this one, and we still have two. I'm going to refer to it as 2+ temples left.
Ooh, mystery.
We have a lot of side stories running, and we still have the final chapter of the season coming down the way, which we are still a decent bit away from.
Hell yeah, man. We've but we've come a long way on this whole journey though at the same time,
Yes.
I mean, God, just think of the Forest Temple. It doesn't feel like it's been a long time, but I mean, the time has definitely passed. Very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. So I'm not going to hold you for too long because I want you to get as much rest between talking as you can. So thank you. And I cannot wait. So next I want to introduce Gully. How you doing, Gully?
Doing good. Happy to be here. Looking forward to this evening and conquering this Shadow Temple.
Hell yeah. This Shadow Temple is going to be very fun. We've only been through one room, and I've said point blank at the end of the last episode what the second room is, who the second room is going to focus on, which leads you sitting on presumably room 3 or 4 for your character. You know what you have said to me about your character in large. Like, I don't expect you to remember every conversation that we've ever had, but do you have any inclination about what your story is going to revolve around?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, and I believe you. So if provided that we are talking about the same thing, which I very much believe we are, I have spoken about this often, especially during chat sessions, where I talk about the long game of a story, where sometimes I will hold on to a storyline and run it in the background for like months, weeks, like long periods of time, and it is safe to say your story, I have been running the absolute longest, and because I know, like, I cannot give big hints like I used to, but yes, we are coming to a closure, a closure of a story, and whenever I run a long running story, I always like to take time to point out which episode this has been running since, and I cannot do that anymore. That's how close we are to unraveling the story. But yes, super excited. This temple and your story is, I feel, going to change the trajectory of your party. So,
very interesting. Okay.
yeah. Those are bold statements, and I do not feel that they are hollow. I do feel that this is going to be something. In many ways, I think that what these characters are going to go through in this temple is going to change everyone in their own special way. But I think that yours is your story in this temple is going to be incredibly unique.
Okay. All right. Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it as well. All right. So Gully, thank you. Cannot wait to see what goes on in this episode. And thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Next we have Lito. How you doing, Lito?
I'm doing well.
Hey, Puck, can I interrupt for just a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
Up in here. Do you mind if I say a quick introduction for Lito? Because
okay,
just away for a little bit.
All right. Okay. Absolutely.
I want to not say hello to all the fine folks here. I'm sorry, Lito.
Okay, so we're gonna skip over Lito momentarily, go to Stefan. So Stefan, you two do not have one of the stories. The first part of your story has not been revealed in this temple, but I will say that out of everybody, like, one thing I point out often is that you are the newest person to this campaign. I have had the fewest stories about what has with you about what has caused Stefan to basically come to this point and join the campaign. So, since I have received the least amount of stuff from you, you would think that there's going to be something that comes from that I would have a problem figuring out the story. But no, no, I in fact just wrote your story yesterday, and so yes, the temple right now is a work in progress. Still is a work in progress, but writing the story, and I want to say, like, before we get to yours, because there's 4 of you, so the first 4 rooms are going to be the beginnings of your 4 stories. I had a lot of fun writing your story. I really did. So
I'm not surprised, because
yeah,
Stefan's life, sort of like his pants pockets, are like bags of holding, filled with wonders, with it taste.
Yes.
And unusual flavors. One never knows what you're going to get if you start digging around in his backstory zone.
Right.
Things that maybe you won't even anticipate.
True. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not going to take something away from this temple in myself, like, because a something that is just important in this temple is how the party reacts, how they react to other people's stories, how they react to their own story, whether or not they want to believe it happened or didn't believe it happened, or like there's so many mental gymnastics that are designed to revolve around this temple, that the fact that your backstory I have the least information on works as much to mine and everyone's betterment as it does to the detriment.
Yeah. Just to put it out there, there may or may not have been a menage a trois with an earth elemental, Ogress. All I'm going to say.
Okay. All right.
Such stories don't leave my lips. You can't kiss and tell, so to speak.
An earth elemental and an ogress. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a little note of that. I'm not gonna say whether or not I'm gonna do anything with it, but I'm gonna write that down.
May or may not have. May or may
Listen,
not.
listen, we all do crazy things at one point or another in our lives. Okay.
Exactly.
With my notes.
Hey guys, to step away for a little bit. Give yourself a good start. I will join back up probably a little after 7.
Sounds good. All right. I'll see you then.
Thanks, Buck.
All right, there we go. Note made. Okay, so circling back to Lido, how you doing, Lido?
I'm doing okay. Perfectly fine. Still working on plans for tonight and aims for our group. That actually makes sense.
Fair. So,
Because
okay, so we know where we're going with this. We know where we're going with this introduction. Lido, you are the only person who has had the first part of their room done so far. We heard two very, being that Lido for this, he was where we are going to pick off where Lido was, which is essentially occupying the same space, but in a bit of a shadow realm, as he has been approached by Shadow Deacon. That is where we're going to start off tonight's session. But Lido did not witness any of this stuff. But the rest of the party saw these stories, and you, as you know, the one who controls Lido, heard these stories. So, from a personal perspective, like outside of your character, one, how do you think that the party is going to, on the broad scope of things, react to these stories, and two, what do you think of these introductory stories so far?
well, going with the fact that he didn't know his father well, but his father did become king somehow. Maybe it's and after the time warp situation where basically it was who was going to be king and you had to do underhanded things to become king to do the right thing. Maybe it's what has to happen to rule.
Yes, very, very true. Lita. So it in the, well, I don't want to say first because I don't know if it was the first. I don't remember at which point in what order we told the stories, but I believe it was the first story we told. We witnessed a siege on the Zoran throne room, where by the end of the story it was revealed that it was Lido's father and Norin?
Yes, Norton.
Yeah, and Norin. It's not like it's my story that I wrote or anything, but yeah. And where the Lido's father and Norin stormed the castle and essentially, in short, assassinated King Il's father, insinuating that that was how Lido's father became king. Now, take that as you will. I'm not going to baby
Wait.
these stories.
Wait, my dad killed Il's father?
You missed the name.
But Il wouldn't have been alive then.
Il's father. All right, let me find the closing bit of.
Because if Zora killed Ill's father, then Ill should be a lot older than he is, and shouldn't be attached to the Shadow Temple dad.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Makes him totally not material to be king.
So the last paragraph, I'll reread it. It says, reappearing behind his companion Zora. Thank you, Norin. I really don't have to break my word about not shedding any more blood from these guards. Zora said with an unsettling grin. It really would have detracted from what I'm about to do next. Zora and Norin purposefully approached the king. The look in... When I say Zora, I'm referring to King Zora, Leto's father. The look in Zora's eyes drove deeper into madness as he drew something concealed from a bag on his hip. Now, my king, he answered. To answer your question, what more could I possibly want when you have given me everything? As he plunged the concealed object, piercing the black hide of the Zoran king, he says, Artaith Sarak, I want everything else. That's how that ended. Artaith, I'm going to sign it, Sarak. Siark, again, is Ill's father. So, that was the first story. And the second story revolved more around the events leading to what happened, what chain of events caused Leto in his young age to be taken away from the Zora. In Leto's backstory, one of the key points is that even though he is, descendant from Zoran royalty, something happened that caused Marty to take him away to the island, or to the beach. To the beach where he was raised. But that's pretty much it. Like, up until like this, during the campaign, we have not talked about how Marty was connected to the Zoran family. We didn't talk about how, what was the triggering event. So now in the second story, we are proposing that this was the triggering event. Yeah. So in this story, when it happened, something happened in Zora's domain while you and Rudo were at the Veiled Falls, and essentially, Princess Rudo goes towards the commotion under the protection or capture of the Royal Guards, or by the Royal Guards, and Leto's hiding, and he is found by Norin, who hands him off to Marty and steals him away to the secret beach. And that's where that story ended. Well, that's where that part of the story ended. Every story is going to have multiple parts to it. We are going to hear how each story envelops over time as we go through these rooms. But this was the first story that we have gotten through. And so while the whole party was watching these two scenes play out in the mirrors that are in the rooms of the Shadow Temple, as I said, Leto is in a shadow version of the room, not witnessing any of this. But he is now, a shadow deacon has entered the room via a mirror. And we are getting ready to have a little standoff with that. So, Leto, your thoughts. Like your personal thoughts, not your character's thoughts, on essentially making it through the first room of the temple.
Without knowing any of that, he's still in a situation that his dad was the right thing and everything, but if he knows the rest of the story, that changes it a lot.
Right. But is it a true story?
Yeah.
Right. There we go. And that, folks, is the Shadow Temple. So the larger overarching question is, why? Why this? Why is this coming to pass? What is being orchestrated right now? Like, we have been very clear that Artaith is the person who is in the Shadow Temple. We have revealed that he is a ruthless person who will stop at nothing to achieve what he aims to achieve. His son, which still, just for points of clarity's sake, Il is still within your custody. You just don't have him like right next to you right now, but chalk that up to, as of right now, suspension of disbelief from the temple. But Il is still with you as a party as a whole.
Okay.
And we're learning now that Il is a chip off the old block. He is an incredibly manipulative person, just like his father was. He is single-minded in his goals, and he sees something, and if he wants it, he takes it. So we have learned that even though he is beloved by the Zorn people, he is not a beloved person. And his father was strong and or ruthless enough to oust Bongo Bongo from the Shadow Temple. So we had a hell of a time with Bongo Bongo. We had a hell of a time with everything that dealt with Bongo Bongo. It was not an easy thing to endure. I remember that. But now we're dealing with something next level. And the overarching, the looming question is going to be not why, but what. So, Leto, thank you for joining us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to take off the pony now and cross my fingers that I did the lighting correctly, and that you will be seeing the rooms of the temple and not everything but the rooms of the temple. I haven't done lighting in a long while, so bear with me. Alright.
Well, all the rooms are lit up.
I see everything, Puck Fitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see everything.
Yeah.
I haven't zoomed in yet. I'm like, yeah, everything's...
Everything is.
No.
Did I fuck something up? Let me see. Hold on.
So, do you want me to explain what it is that I actually see when I say those words? Because there might be shit I don't.
No, because when I do this, I run 2 pages. I run a GM screen and I run a player screen so I can see what people say. But I haven't. Bear with me.
It seems just gray boxes zoomed in very well.
Okay. Feel free to zoom in really closely periodically until I can figure out why it's not doing a dice chat audio video display now. Oh wait, maybe I know what it is. I didn't fucking turn dynamic lighting on. Did that fix it? Yes, now everything is black. Okay, so everything is black, and I know what I need to give everybody night vision. You know what? I'm just going to give you vision, and man. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that seems to work.
The only thing people can see is my flame aura.
Vision.
Damn, that's kind of metal, though. I come kind of with it. Literally, Gully is the light in the darkness in this world. That's kind of heat, bro.
Yeah. Yes. All right, that's the wrong one. Come on, vision and
Patriots, I will light our way.
Hell yeah.
There's light.
I believe this should...
And I will follow you, Gully. I will follow in your footsteps. I will shelter your blade.
Okay, we have light.
Gasp.
A gasp. Okay. All right, so here we go.
I like the way you provide shelter and stuffing will purify everything else. It's water.
All right, so we will start off with...
I still see the whole map.
You can see the whole map?
I can see everything.
I don't.
I had to refresh. It said something about hardware acceleration. And, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
But
there we go.
There's two of me.
There is.
I
Okay,
also see two of him.
Yes, the one of him is going to be the one that's going to be in the altercation, and then afterward he is in the other room with everybody. So I'm just like putting him there as a point of reference right now.
Understood. I'm just letting you know.
Fair enough. Thank you. Wait, who am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Deacon. I don't have a thing for Deacon yet. How could I forget? Sorry.
It's okay.
Right,
me very sneaky. I learned to be stealthy from Ogre as well.
There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, now we have that Deacon. I'm going to give the other Deacon a point that we can change. Note that he is different. Let's see if that works. Yes.
You face him the other way around to
He
see
is.
that he's evil.
I did flip them,
I
yes.
love it. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
So let's see. Let me zoom these in a little bit so we can see everything a little bit more better. Okay, so over here is
he looks
where we're
so
going
much angrier from the other side. Sorry.
does.
I'll stop.
He does. All right. Okay, let me get my... There we go. All right. Let's get an initiative. Wait. Oh. Okay. Lido, give me initiative.
21.18.
All right. Others. All right, we are off to a good start. Where's the... Oh man, I haven't done this in a minute. Where is the combat encounter? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. So, Leto, this shadow version of your friend Deacon travels through the mirror, and he squares off with you. You have the higher initiative, so you get to go first.
What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? And do that. Nope. Not going to do that. I will. Yes. I will. Just because the fact that I think it's kind of funny. I will turn into my earth elemental form.
Okay.
And
do we have that?
there's an earth elemental form.
Leto Earth. All right.
And I will just kind of crack the knuckles and go, not sure who you are. This was your last warning to just turn around and leave. And I will hold an attack if he comes near me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I'm not going to throw the first punch at my friend.
All right. So, what attack are you holding?
If he comes up, I am literally just going to grab him. Just kind of like hand out, palm, and push him onto the ground. Basically grapple him.
All right. So, he disappears. Yeah, that's the best way to word it is like it's almost as if a cloak just comes over him and he fades from view.
Nanda,
Lose if you're
Korewa?
And that will be you know what? He's going to end his turn right there. So now you find yourself alone in a dark room. You're
Not sure what's going on. I don't hear anything.
you wait, can you not hear me already?
Yeah, I don't either.
Ah, fuck. All right, can you hear me now? Hello?
Hey, incidentally, have I been muted for an excessively long time? Okay, cool.
Okay, there.
Oh, hey, there you
Okay,
are.
yeah. Sorry about that. I did not cut out. Fuck. Okay, so, where did I cut off?
Did not hear you respond to him
Yeah.
for even one syllable, my man.
God damn. Okay. The Shadow Deacon disappears.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you find yourself alone in this dark room. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say for now, and that's where he's gonna end his turn.
So now
Strange
it's my
game.
turn again.
Yes.
Okay. I will turn to the mirror that's behind me, correct?
Correct.
And I will punch it because I would get siege on it.
Because why?
Because basically, what is it? I'm a siege monster. The elemental does double damage to objects and structures.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right.
So I'm going to punch it. Punch the mirror.
Give me you know what? I mean, it's a stationary object. Just give me a damage roll.
This damage.
Yeah, just straight up damage.
So 17 points of damage. So if it's doubled, it's 34.
All right, so you deal 34 points of damage, and as you do that, you get the sensation that it dealt no damage. Like you hit this thing, you felt the contact of your fist, but it's almost as if you had punched like a piece of like sort of firm plastic. Like it just kind of like gives, and you can feel you notice like the rippling effect come off of it, and it just like absorbs the damage.
Okay.
Cornstarch type shit.
I am going to try and move through the mirror. Because I will slip into the ground, and if it's non-magical ground, I will just go through and possibly under the mirror into whatever's on the other side of it.
Okay, so
you go 30 feet.
You drop down, being well aware of your orientation and situation. You travel 30 feet, and when you pop back up, you would be here. So you find yourself in the same room. Let me double check the 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that is where you would be located. I'll give you. Hold on, let me give you some light on that again. Vision. Great light. Got it. All right.
Then I will pop out of the floor wherever it is and just
Now,
Jikun.
before you pop
Nope.
out, after traveling roughly half of that 30 feet, you are able to. You have tremor sense, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're able to notice that you are not alone in that room. There is something. Presumably, Shadow Deacon still he did not go away. You just do not see him. All right. So, anything else before ending your turn?
I would just wait until the next turn to see if I could find him. I can't do it that right now.
All right.
Unless he's within another 15 feet, because I do have a second attack.
You
Or
could try.
whatever it is within 15 feet.
Okay, so here's how we can do it, and I'll give you a
Okay.
choice on the matter. You can tell me exactly where you want to attack, or you can make an attack at disadvantage because you're not sure where you're attacking.
Do it at disadvantage. I don't move.
You'll take the disadvantage?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your attack roll.
So 20 to hit.
20 is going to hit.
So this is going to be non-lethal. I'm literally just grabbing him. Or grabbing whatever I'm grabbing.
Okay. So you recalled the tremor sense you felt as you were coming through, and you were largely sure that you were going to reach out and grab something. So as you reach out and you start to close your arms in on this thing, you feel something solid, and you hold on to it. And as you hold on to it, let's say he drops the spell. He drops the spell, and you see the Shadow Deacon in your arms.
Okay. That would be the end of my turn.
All right. Okay, so now he is. Well, now I gotta undrop the spell. So let's see. I got over here, and I need to pop him out of invisibility. All right. So he is grappled. He looks at you. And you know what? He is going to give me a... Let's save on that. Excuse me. What is the save on mass suggestion?
Sorry, it's a wisdom save. Are you looking for DC or like wisdom, etc.?
Yeah. The well, I have your DC.
Gotcha. So it's a wisdom save.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Mhm.
Leto, give me a wisdom save. Wisdom save fails. Okay, so he commands you to release him.
Okay.
And
yeah, release me. There we go. You get a line. Excellent.
There we go. We got that line we were talking about. Okay, so great. God damn it. All right, you know what? As he is released, he travels back out the mirror.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Still not going for lethal. Just trying to grab him.
Oh my god.
26 to hit.
What the hell? All right. Let's do it.
So, again, I will just literally palm him to the ground. Not holding him, just like pop him on the head type of like, no.
Excellent.
Okay, so
You want the damage? Because in theory, it's got to do something.
yeah. Well, you called it non-lethal, so we'll do half
Yeah.
damage.
So 6 points of bludgeoning, non-lethal.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So, what would you like to do now?
Well, he can still make it to the mirror. It's just I bopped him.
Okay. So, just
Comical bonk sound effect.
all right. Comes out you see him come. You see him go towards the western mirror, and when you turn around, he's standing by the eastern mirror.
Okay.
And then you liken that to when you tried to leave through the eastern mirror, and then you felt him standing there by the western mirror, understanding that, like, oh, this room is now a closed loop.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yes.
So, is that everything for him?
Yeah, that's going to end his turn.
Oh, back to me.
Yes.
I would like to go up and try and grab him again.
Mm-hmm.
And grab him. 13 doesn't.
13 does not.
So let's try again. There we go, 26. And I will again just try and literally grab him, grapple him. So
This reminds me of that time where Deku drank all those cups of coffee really quickly.
Kind of does.
This is very familiar.
this is 7 points of bludgeoning non-lethal damage against him.
All right. 7, got that. All right. Okay.
And he just says, you know, Deku, I'm going to last a lot longer than you are. Stay down.
Okay. So with
Caffeine buzz.
can you know what? No, I don't even need to do that. So as you're grasping Deacon and you're kind of like holding him to you, trying to talk some sense into him, his snout begins to widen, and pressure starts to build up. You can feel his body starting to like harden from pressure, and all of a sudden, a Deku shoots from his snoot.
I've been waiting for this.
I know.
Comical bonk sound effect.
23 to hit.
Yes.
8 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Is it magical or non-magical?
It is non-magical. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 4 points. Because I don't take full unless it's magical.
All right. So let's see. He is going to. Yeah. We'll keep it at that for now. Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
It is Lito's turn.
Because I want to try this. If his nose was big enough for that, I'm just going to point a finger and put my finger in his nose.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna clog his nose with my finger.
So you're holding him. You're holding him with both hands, though.
Oh, I am?
Well, you grappled him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind
I'm
of
a
like,
lot bigger than he is.
if you're going to argue that you're holding him with one hand, I'm going to take advantage on the strength save to break the grapple.
I'll hold him with both hands.
Okay.
So I will take him still held and just kind of slam him Hulk style into the ground.
Yes!
Hell yeah!
Since
Slamming
he's
Deacon.
grappled, do I get advantage on it, or is it just still normal?
I
Because in
don't.
theory, he's prone.
Well, he's not prone prior to the slam, but he is.
Do you have multi-attack?
Yes, I do.
You could replace one of your attacks with a shove to knock me prone, and then you'll get advantage on everything from then, because I can't get up because I'm grappled.
But I can just pitch it twice, and that's good enough too.
True enough.
Do that. We'll just-
Sorry.
No. 15 doesn't hit. 17 doesn't hit. I'm on a bet.
Sure, my default AC is like 15, bro.
I don't know.
Not according to this sheet.
Oh, which is it?
17.
Oh, you know. Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already put it out there.
If it's 17, it meets it beats it.
You're right.
Mm.
I guess I'll just have to shield.
Okay, that's fine. Hey,
Oh, baby, we're getting into the good stuff now.
Leto's just literally smiling to himself, going, "Okay,
Oh, yeah.
turn."
Okay, so so
Someone's
he's okay. Oh wait. Okay.
Stuffing?
Wait, Steffan's back. No stuff. Oh wait,
Something about audio.
he did pop back in. Okay.
I thought I heard something.
Oh,
Lightly.
Did he ask if his audio was working? Question mark.
Yeah.
My audio working?
very,
There it is.
very slightly.
Yeah, very slightly, my man. Best way I could put that.
Figure out.
My condolences, but I only heard figure out of that.
Snake. Snake. Yeah.
Start talking.
Oh god, I hear it.
Yeah, you're coming in really bad stuff. In.
We'll figure this out.
Okay. All right, that I heard. Okay. Okay.
We
So
heard that.
that I heard. Okay. So
Progress.
yes. I mean, I know he's driving. He's probably hit like a like bad reception spot. Good ones. But okay. All right. So I'm sorry.
It's Deacon's turn.
Deacon start. Okay. So once again, as you're holding Deacon, his body starts to puff up and harden, and you start to prepare yourself for another attempted seed shot right to your face. But instead of a seed shot, music
Nanda? Oh.
starts coming out from Deacon's snout, and you start to feel a little strange, a little something like whatever tune he is whispering to you is causing some type of dissonant effect. And give me another wisdom save.
Ooh. This was my favorite combo 5 years ago. Shit.
18. You have met the
did study.
you're able to shake off a big part of, where is it? There it is. A big part of the attack, but some of it still starts to linger with you, and you will take half damage on a dissonant whisper.
5?
Yep, 5 points of damage. And you start to get the feeling. You see a look in his bright red beady eyes that he's starting to get used to this body a little bit. Have we end his turn for now?
Okay. I always forget, if you have 2 attacks, can you make one of them magic and one non?
In terms of
You mean
using-
like a cantrip?
No, like, I punch you and then I use a spell.
No. Technically speaking, casting a spell is like a full action. If it's like an action spell or so on and so forth, it is. Whereas the attack is like the attack actions, so they're like separate things to put into the same slot of action.
Isn't there a feat for
Only way
that,
to
though?
get away with that is a bonus action spell or an action spell that gives you the ability to cast an attack with that spell as well. Like Golden Blade.
No worries. I'm just gonna look at Deacon and go, you're gonna find this shocking. I'm gonna shock and grasp him.
Nice. Oh
Need a
shit!
Yep, that'll hit.
And
yeah, that's
15 points of
cool.
lightning damage.
All right, nice.
Ooh, and I can't take reactions.
Okay, so yep, he's able to he takes that damage, and
I look at him and go, again, I can last longer than you. Give up.
and
That'll be my turn.
he just shakes
Oh, no.
his head.
Actually, I will... Yeah, I can't do anything because that's my full move. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so he looks at you and he lets out this chuckle. And you're not sure what he has up his hand, what he has up his sleeve,
Yeah.
but you know it's not good. And in fact, I'll even sweeten the pot a bit. Deacon, if you can actually tell me what I'm about to cast, I will not cast it.
You will come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow. Mental prison.
So
Fuck,
close.
it's tense.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you're doing tensors? You're a motherfucker.
No.
I got nothing, dude. What the fuck? I
Leo.
only use those two, and
I know. Leto, around you and Shadow Deacon, all of a sudden, this cage pops up.
Yeah.
It is a
Oh
solid,
no.
non-transparent, non-porous cage encompassing all six
Force
sides of
cage.
both of you. Force cage. And you know what? It's shrinking.
Okay.
So, it's going to shrink 5 feet by the end of next turn.
Deacon does like small things, right?
Deacon loves small things.
Oh wow! Yes.
Deacon and Leto are about to become one with each other.
I'm bringing about the singularity early, boys.
All right.
Okay.
So, Leto, you are trapped in this cage with him. You are still within 5 feet of each other, but the cage is currently giving you a little bit of wiggle room. What would you like to do?
I will
Let's say right now
pop
it's like
into
a
my
10-foot cube.
I will pop into my air elemental form
Mhm.
and literally zip right outside the cage because I can go through a 1-inch wide square.
It is non-porous.
Oh, that's fine then. I'm still air.
Right, but it is non-porous, which means there are no holes.
That's fine. I can still survive to an inch. So as it still crushes
okay.
him, I'm still going to be alive.
Oh my god!
No. It's brilliant.
It is
And
fucking brilliant.
also, because I just changed, that's my bonus.
Uh-huh.
I get all my hit points back, and then I'm going to hit Deku twice.
All right.
With, 2 Wind Slam attacks this time.
Oh my god, I love this. All right, let's see it.
Okay, so the same thing. So let's try for number 1. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
I'll do the second one just so I can get it out of the way. 12 does not.
All right.
Cool. That is it's 5. 16 points of damage, and I'm not holding back anymore.
All right, 16 points of damage. It takes it. No holding in spots. All right. So.
And that's my turn.
All right. So it now.
Hey, Puck, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Why is this called a cage? There's no bars. Isn't it just like a force box?
It's a force box. Right.
You can choose which. Either one of those is applicable. There is, in fact, a force box. It's just 10 by 10 instead of the actual force cage. Cage is 20 by 20. So, but they
So there is
do
a force cage.
Yes, it's the same spell. You can choose which form it takes when you cast it. There's just slightly different limitations on each.
Okay.
He'd be using the 10 by 10 version, which is like you can't even teleport out of it and shit. So, anyway, sorry. Rules lawyer stuff over.
Okay, so you know what? He stops laughing, and he seems a bit frustrated. And right before he takes his action, he says to Leto, he goes, "You win this round." He drops the cage.
You win this round.
He moves towards the eastern mirror. Do you take your attack of opportunity?
No, he's literally said he's done.
Yes, and he exits through the mirror and does not re-enter through the other side. And with that, a slight bit of color returns to the room, where you hear kind of echoings of your party's time in this room. And you catch one of the pieces of conversation you catch is them saying, "Touch the eastern mirror."
Mm.
What would you like to do?
Touch the western one?
Touch the western one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you go over to the west. You find a mirror. has no reaction to it. And you touch the Western mirror. And you find yourself back in the room with everyone else. And now I remember why I did not have a token for you in this room, Deacon.
Oh.
Because you were missing.
Mm-hmm.
So when after you touch the mirror and you appear back in this other room with a southern and eastern facing mirror, you find just Gully and Stuffin in this room with you. Deacon is missing. What would you guys like to do?
So I will look at the two of them and go, as the wind elemental, just go, so which of you do I have to now fight?
Nice.
I saw
I just
wind
fought
elemental
Jiku.
fight.
What's that?
Well, I don't want to fight the wind. Fight the wind?
You can
Well-
fight the wind if you want, but just don't break it. Sorry, I know I'm not here.
I'll just be like, I just came from another room fighting Ikun. He left, and I came this way. So, am I supposed to fight one of you now, too, or are you two
Why are you
actually who you're
fighting
supposed to
Deacon?
be?
But to Deacon that you had to fight him. Was it like someone possess him or something?
It was a dark version of him, that's all I can tell you.
Do I look darker than normal?
Well, you have your helmet on, so I really can't tell half the time.
And I'll flip up my helmet. How about now? Do I look darker than normal?
No? Do you feel like fighting me?
I mean, not unless you want to. We can always get some sparring in, but we should probably do that after we clear this temple.
Okay, so you're definitely Gully. Stuffin? Are you Stuffin,
Can we
or
play,
are you Arc Stuffin?
I don't want to fight you, but if you want, we could play like Rock, Parchment, Dagger or something.
Okay, it's you. So I don't know where Ikun is, per se, but he definitely wasn't in the other room, and he's definitely not here, I guess.
Now, from the perspective of Gully and Stuffin, one Gully and Stuffin, you recognize that while you were in the previous room, Leto was not present. And from your perspective, Gully, Stuffin, and Deacon all traveled out of the first room simultaneously. And when Gully and Stuffin appeared in the room, Lita was with them and Deacon was missing.
Well, I mean, maybe we just need to go find Deacon. I sniff the air. Do I smell his aroma?
We should also probably come up with a code word or something so that we know who's who.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's not say anything aloud. Let's just huddle up. Huddle up. And can you huddle up without, like, I don't know, tornado blasting us, Leto?
You can just do this and just drop it.
No. Stay in it. Let's have an eye,
Literally
right?
just
if you're
go
a
back.
tornado.
No, I can keep going back and forth now. I don't actually have to worry about it.
So let's all huddle up and come up with a code word we can use to know that it's actually up. But we're not going to say it aloud. We're going to, like, I don't know, write it on my palm and then erase it afterwards. It's gone. That sound good, guys?
Sounds good. It'd be great if we had telepathy.
Yeah, that would be better. What code word do you want?
Stuffin', I will let you decide.
Gonna do the name of a vegetable. Each of you has your own vegetable, and it has to start with the same letter as your name.
Okay.
So stuff and that's it. I'm not going to even say aloud what I could use.
Trying to figure out what, specifically, I'm trying to figure out exactly what vegetable starts with the G. One that starts with an L, one that starts with an
Don't
S.
say it aloud.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
Okay, so we have an idea.
Okay.
Let's keep going. So I came out of that mirror. I'm pretty sure we don't go back through that one. So
it's a maze of mirrors. Are any smudges on the mirrors like other people have like pushed down it?
Which one? There's a southern and eastern mirror. Which one are you looking at?
Let's look east.
Okay, so as you start inspecting it for smudges, a vision comes into view within the mirror. And so rather than different from the other visions, you are seeing this one from a first-person perspective. And you can hear what this person is saying, and you can feel what they are feeling. And as you watch this, this is what you witness. It says, "We snuck through the tunnels. We thought that making it through the temple was going to be the most difficult part. There was talk of an entity in there that fed on the very essence of someone's life. I don't know what that means, but I want to find out even less. But a deal is a deal. And they have Suga. The Gerudo claim that Suga is safe, but held as a quote-unquote insurance policy, that they would release us from our pact, and also him, once they had both pieces of the power Triforce. Bound by duty, we crept ever so quietly through the temple. This may sound weird for me to say, but it felt like we were being watched this entire time. The leafy vine walls would rustle as we went from room to room. All seemed quiet. A little too quiet. Finally, we came to the main chamber. Taking the Triforce from here should be okay. Maybe if we aren't able to find the power Triforce, this one could be a fair replacement."
We all hear that, or just stuff?
Leto, Stuffin, and Gully. This is all things that you hear as this person is narrating this memory.
All right. So that memory is totally fake because
No,
we
it's
were
not.
in the Fire
It's
Temple.
not over.
I'm just telling them right now it's fake because that's not where we found the power one.
Listen.
So that one's fake. Let's try the other one.
No, you're going to finish this mission.
I'm just okay. Fine.
So, and it's important because listen. He says, taking the Triforce from here should be okay. Maybe if we aren't able to find the power Triforce, this one could be a fair replacement. Continuing on. I could.
Also, Suga's not here.
I could.
Suga wasn't there.
I
He
could.
was in the water temple.
Leto! Shut up!
Lito, you make so much sense. I just hear this tiny voice in my head telling me, go forward, and it's all confusing me quite honestly.
I could see the doorway leading into the Triforce chamber on the other side of the room. The door looks like it wasn't sealed. This should be an easy detour. Taking my first steps into the room, I froze. The beast. Its barked skin camouflaged it almost perfectly in the corner. Holding as still as I could for what seemed like an eternity, it never moved, not so much as a breath. Maybe it was sleeping, or hibernating, or dead. I don't know, and I wasn't going to try to find out. Once I mustered up the courage, I carefully continued to make my way towards the chamber. Such a tiny twig. I didn't even notice it. But the snapping made a sound like a cannonball being shot off. Suddenly the room went dark. Giant eyes opened along the wall, giving faint illumination. Before me stood a tiny girl dressed in green. Her eyes glowed with the same coloring of the ones along the wall. You should not be here. Kiwako has just fed, but the hunger will return. I ran. I ran like I'd never run before in my life, tripping over everything in my path. I needed to find my way out. I quickly realized I was alone. My party had moved on without me. I had to get to the entrance of the well. That was the plan. Once out of the temple, I could hear the battle. I could hear that the battle, if you even want to call it that, was well underway. So I equipped my blade. I made my way out of the well. In hindsight, I think I might have had better luck with that creepy little girl in the temple. A Lionel I'd never seen before was rampaging through the town. I still can't get the vision of that thing out of my head. It was huge, it was fierce, and it was golden. It didn't seem to be targeting anyone specifically, just sheer, embodied destruction. And then I saw it in the distance, my only hope, a chapel. And the vision fades. That is what you see along the Eastern Mirror. Or within the Eastern Mirror, I'm sorry. Now, what does your party think of that?
So, there's a lot of stuff in there that's not true. So, I wouldn't believe it because Suga wasn't there, and we didn't find the power one there, and they were there basically when the Golden Lionel came, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't believe this one.
Leto, give me a history check.
Quick.
Well, Leto, I will default to your memory because I don't remember that at all.
8.
That is exactly how Leto remembers it. I cannot correct any of that on an 8. Okay. So yeah. Stuffin, what is your take from that? As the one who instigated the vision.
Yeah, but I wasn't there for any of that. If it was me, I would have just flown, and I never would have stepped on a twig, and none of that. I mean,
All right.
stepping on a twig? I don't believe it. I don't know. I
Steph-
totally believe Leto. Follow Leto. Leto on.
All right. So,
Are we supposed to do something with this mirror? Do we like crack it, or do we jump into it, or do
well, you listen to
we
it.
make funny poses in front of it?
You could.
Think we just remember which one basically lied to us and don't go to that one.
Okay.
Which one was that again?
That was the Eastern Mirror.
That was east.
We have the southern to still check.
Hey, just want to be clear, Leto. The real Leto.
Yeah?
You're not trying to trick us. Because you said, like, people changed and got darker or something when they... Or Deacon got darker.
Yes.
I can't tell if you've changed your shade or hue or not because you're like a tornado.
Well, I pop back into me and I'm like, I'm still the Zora that I was before, but I can make myself a different color. So, in theory, there's no way to know if I'm good or bad.
Ellie, would a good Leto say that weird, creepy thing at the end, or would that be a bad Leto?
Maybe both. You'll have to find out. Look at Gully and give him a wink.
Yeah, that's still Leto.
It's definitely Leto. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to try
woogie.
different mirror, Leto.
Yes, the south one.
All right. So we're looking through the Southern Mirror. Okay.
Yep.
So just as 3 times before, a vision comes into play. And you watch it in its entirety. The moon shines brightly upon Kakariko Village. A peaceful silence calms the air as only the turning of a windmill and cranking of a music box further are welcomed into the moment. However, without warning, a scream tears through the veil. Embers can be seen giving birth to a feeling of chaos. The protection of the Lost Woods has been breached. Their golden skin reflects in the light of the moon. Gerudo. Villagers are now running about in a panic in all directions. But to no avail. Bodies fall silently to the ground, residing in pools of their own blood. From the shadows they emerge. Yiga. The Yiga ransack the homes and the buildings, clearly searching and cutting down anyone in their path, while the Gerudo brutalize anyone and everyone they could get to. A quiet but familiar voice cuts through the mayhem, urging everyone to head to the great Deku Tree. Through the smoke and embers of the burning village, he can be heard. Standing proudly atop the windmill, he can be seen. Guru, directing as many people as he can towards their best chance at safety. While the villagers run for their lives, the screams that become quieter in the distance are replaced with a low moan. Guru's eyes are filled with horror as the body of his fallen friends begin to twitch, then rise. They let out a paralyzing moan as Guru can do nothing more but clutch his music box as he witnesses the rise of the Redeads. And then the vision vanishes.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. That's not true, right? That can't be true.
By
I actually
process of
kind of think that one
elimination.
is true.
Well, the other one wasn't true. This one has to be. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be, but it's more likely that this one is true.
I say go through this one.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me. Let's go.
Oh,
All right. So we are going and we are touching the southern mirror.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna reach out with the pinky finger and touch it gently with the pinky.
All right. So, boom. I'm not going to eliminate anybody from this room yet because I don't want to give away who's in charge or who is affected by the room. Let me see. Let me just bring Deacon back into it, and then we will switch over to what's going on with Deacon. So, Deacon.
Are we supposed to be seeing Deacons now?
In a moment. I'm getting everything ready. Damn it. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so Deacon, you come into
Take your time, bro.
this room. There we go. Now I gotta get your lighting back. Okay, so you two, back from the first room where Lita was missing, you now touch the Eastern Mirror with everyone. And upon touching it, you find yourself in a dimly lit, vacant room without the rest of your party, with a Southern and an Eastern mirror present in the room. And a figure starts to come through. It is at first a dark silhouette, and as it gets closer, it starts to take shape. And finally,
I study the figure carefully.
you see him. It's a familiar face. You're happy to see him. And you call out to him. You wave and you say, Gully.
It's Scully! Ohio!
It's
I am so glad to see you again.
Gully approaches you
Is it
quietly.
really me?
It is not really you. As you can feel him staring at you, he momentarily takes off his helmet. And behind his helmet, there is absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Not Gully's face, not a skull, not a silhouette. Just nothingness. And you hear a deep, sinister chuckle as he puts the helmet back on. And then he takes it. Gully, your character sheet is, oh my god. Let me get back to there it is, the core. And he lifts his sword up and he gives it its like slight jerking motion, and flames start coming out from the sword.
Ah, Sugoi.
Oh no.
Gully, is this a test? Trial by fire and all that?
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
Oh no. My fucking screen foes.
Scammed.
I know. Hold on.
I know the feeling, buddy. I know the feeling.
I know. Oh, okay, there we go. My computer's like, you would actually want to do something?
I don't even have all my spells on the spell sheet. It might be a good thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
True. My saving grace.
Yes. All right. So, starting off, let us start off with initiative. Oof.
going to the left.
Wait, how the? Wait, did I roll that right? Wait, or did it roll? Oh, I'm rolling a shot. Okay, I had it
Shadow
listed
Gully
as.
starts by casting Power Word F.
Nice.
I love it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Wait, what did I? Okay, so I got a 24, and what did you?
Puck, you may be muted again.
Motherfucker. Hold on. Was that me? Am I good?
Yep, you're back.
Okay, there we go.
There we are.
Okay, gotcha,
Excellent.
gotcha. All right, so let's see. You got a 26,
Oh dang.
or is that an old
Hmm?
thing? Give me. I'm sorry. Give me your initiative.
Okay. All right. So let me do this, and then I'll do some of this. $22.
All right. So you still not fully grasping the situation. He arms himself with his flame sword, and as you are trying
I'm
to
just happy to see him again, even if I don't understand what's happening.
yes. All right. So he is going to take. Where is there? Flame tongue sword. All right. So he is going to. That would be a 15.
15 like to hit me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should be more prepared about this. One sec. I think my armor class. Yeah, my armor class is 17 still.
Okay. All right.
For now.
Okay. So he takes a swipe at you, and it just kind of like clicks in like the moment, and you're like, oh, he is trying to hit me with a freaking shield, with the sword. And in just slightly like coming back on the in the moment, he is going to come at you again with his Dodongo shield. All right, that would be a 31 to hit. That's going to do 10 piercing damage.
And so it will. 31. Okay. So you said 10?
Yes.
All right. So,
Got it.
sparring match. Okay. Trial by fire. I unsheath my what weapon would be good for this? Do I want to use my rapier for this? No, we're enjoying the crossbow. I'm gonna take out the hand crossbow, as is custom. All right. Anything else?
Anything for your turn?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's what I was asking. Like, I wasn't sure if your turn was over yet.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. Yeah, he took a sword swipe and a shield swipe, and now he is good and done.
Okay.
That's a bitch ass Gully right there. Take him out.
I concur.
Listen, this is like the first version.
Yeah, don't you get like 3 attacks, Scully?
Would you guys have would you have liked me to use Tensor's transformation the previous round?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, but no. But yes.
Yes.
But
all
no.
Right.
Anyway, funny.
Admittedly, that is kind of how I'm taking this too. Like, I'm going to enjoy this.
Yes.
You hear in your mind Gully say, "Whip his ass."
Hell yeah!
So
All
with
right.
that, you realize, yes, this is not actually Gully you are dealing with. That this is something else entirely. That is, you know what? Let's say from your perspective, it is somebody who is pretending to be Gully.
Ooh, okay. He's getting the fucking smackdown. All right. So, give me 1 second. Let me immediately pull out my nuke because that would piss me off a lot.
No pretenders here.
Exactly. So, I'm going to look at him, and as I take out my hand crossbow, I'm trying to figure out. It's been a minute since I've done this, so I need to figure out what kind of action it is. This is just for my own information. I'm not trying to game you on anything. I just really need to know. We're still using 2014 rules, right? I need to know which book to look up.
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I actually know these ones. Okay. So I would like to sorry. Just give me 1 second. I'm really sorry. Okay. As an action, I'm going to use my counter charm. As an action, I can start a performance that lasts until the end of my next turn. During that time, I and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of me have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. A creature must be able to hear me to gain this benefit. The performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it, no action required.
All right.
So, as I draw out my hand crossbow, I begin my counter charm. And for this sparring match, I begin. And though the midnight hounds are howling, there's collective hope to keep. You have made quite the misstep, but my roots here still run deep. All right, your turn.
All right. So he kind of his body starts to crick, and like snap and in sudden and unnatural ways, almost as if he's like adjusting to his newfound form. The laugh continues. And once again, let's see. You know what? Let's have some fun with this. Let's have some fun. I gotta make the adjustments. Okay. Let's cast Blazing Smite.
Oh, yeah.
So, and by the way, as an aside, I'm going to say, Gully, since this is not actually the Flame Temple Sage, he does not have access to your aura.
Thank you. I need this.
Yeah, so just putting that as an aside to point out. Okay. So, all right, so his bonus action cast Blazing Smite. And he's once again going to make a singular attack with his Flame Tongue Sword. That was a 19.
Shield.
Damn it. All right. Sounds good.
Sorry, buddy.
Damn it. I'm like, oh, I would just love if you guys had counter spells. But no. All right. Shield and the sword misses. And with that, he ends
So I hold up one hand to block it with my aberrant mind. A small sparks fly as it goes against the force field projected from my outstretched hand. All right. So my turn?
Yes.
Whether poison in the water or a curse hanging in the air, I will humble your ambition. And I'll still be playing fair. And I'm going to make a sharpshooter attack roll. Give me like point blank. Let me find my character sheet. Here we go. That's going to be a natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. So 22 piercing damage.
Got it.
All right. And then I'm going to do that twice more. The second one will be my multi-attack with my attack action, and the third will be my crossbow expert, providing me an additional attack with my bonus action. So, that second one's gonna miss though, with an 11.
Yes.
Oh shit. So Lito's computer just hit the blue screen of death, so he might need a minute, my man.
Okay.
Just letting you know about that.
Gotcha.
He's gonna try to fix that. Okay. And my third attack. Ooh, expertly deflected. It's not gonna be easy to get past that giant shield, bro.
Oh man. No.
All right, Puck. That's my turn.
All right. Gully looks at you. Just feel a little better. Just feel a little more comfortable. He's not as jerky as he used to be. But he really, really likes that sword. Oh, wait. I need to make a con save for concentration.
Oh yeah, true. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh shit, I actually had shit I could have added to that roll too, but I forgot. I've not used my own character sheet in a while. That feels bad. I'm washed. I'm gonna kill myself.
All right, I think he maintains concentration on that.
Yeah, he's doing okay. It's Gully. He's the con save master, bro.
For real. Thanks, Scully. Because
there's nothing his endurance can't handle, bro.
Yeah, I know. This is kind of like long rest. I don't need a fucking long rest. I'll just keep passing con saves all the time.
Right?
You'll love to see it.
All right. So his turn is going to be. He's going to be full on making 3 flame tongue sword attacks on you.
Oh shit!
Nelly.
Kusa!
1, 27 to hit.
Jeez. Now he wants to roll.
Give me 1 second. I really have to refamiliarize myself with my own fucking character sheet. It feels real bad. Ooh, do I silvery barbs now to maybe shield it later? I'll take that one.
I'll take that one. Okay. Let's see. That's going to be.
Ooh. All right.
13 plus 8 fire plus.
Oh shit!
Or 2d6 an additional 2d6 fire and additional 2d6 radiant. So 13 21 22 5 33.
Okay.
Second attack coming.
Let's do this, fuck.
All right. Second attack. No. What is it? 23. Barbs.
Only got one reaction. Choose wisely.
Get one reaction. Give me 1 second. Huh?
I think you should go into your character sheet and just like tweak a few things here and there.
Oh wait, Gully's only a level 3 fighter.
Oh. Whoops.
He doesn't have 3 attacks.
SMH my head.
Character sheets have already been duplicated.
Okay. You know, am I gonna get? Okay. I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. Lay it on me.
All right. Here we go. We're looking at 15 plus 11.
Okay.
I pressed up
not looking good, boys.
It is unfortunate.
Got like 2 more swings.
He has 1 more swing.
Well, he uses a bonus action or something. Wait, that was last turn.
The shield. The shield is a bonus.
Yeah.
So 6 fire, 5 radiant.
All right.
Bringing it to 22, 27, 37. 37 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, then the final one. Another 23.
Silvery barbs, I guess. Roll that again, my man.
Crit.
That would be fucking hysterical.
On my screen, it was almost a crit.
Oh shit. Yeah, I actually just realized, I would have had the shield because, that still hits me anyway. Whoopsie.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we got. 13 and 10. Fire damage and radiant.
Oof.
20, 30, 41. 41 points of damage.
Oh. Alright.
All
So,
right.
Deacon, there's an upside to this. Which is, when you die, you can make yourself a paladin.
Ah, true.
Yeah, and totally blow away combats like this.
Hell yeah. Alright.
All right, and to turn on that, we go to Deacon.
Alright. So. This is just for my own... Can I ask what spell that is for when I become a sage?
Oh, that's... Wait, which one?
The 46 every hit.
Oh, that was, excuse me, Blazing Smite.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's one of the it's in the sage spells.
Okay. I had it mixed with Searing Smite. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Holy shit. Okay. The next one. Understood. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Thou hast been smitten.
I have been smited. I have been besmote. I gotta think about this one. I think what I need to do is... Give me 1 second. How far away is Gully standing from me? Like, is he right up ons right now? I'm
Yeah, I haven't moved the tokens, but he's been operating in melee range.
Understood. Okay. I'm formulating a plan. Please be patient with me.
Sure.
I think I have a way out of this.
The joke to the thief.
Teleport.
That would be fucking funny as shit. That might be the play, boys. All right. I'm really gonna gamble this one. Do I do that? Man, because there's I'm thinking of two different pathways I could go down, and either one of them is gonna be risky. But I know the less risky one. I'm gonna cast Tensor's Transformation on myself.
Okay.
So, give me 1 second. I'm going to do my fucking magical Saiyan transformation. Okay, so I am trading in my ability to cast spells to go mano-a-mano with Gully. I gain 50 temp HP immediately.
Nice.
I deal extra damage, I get advantage, I'm proficient in strength and constitution saving throws, and some other goodies.
Okay.
I am going to hold my hands out, like to either side, like, you know, kind of like mimicking my crossbow holding stance, even in the hand that is currently free. And then I'm going to slowly point both hands, like finger guns and the crossbow directly at Shadow Gully. As you see, like a golden hue begin to come from his leaves. Now, for my bonus action, for my bonus action, I think I'm gonna, let me check, because if I'm doing this right, that's concentration, checking my features. All right. I don't know if this is wait. I misunderstood. I misread what it was. I was going to try to cast the Song of Double Time because I thought that was a bonus action, but what it does is it lets you move as a bonus action on your next turn. All right. I will leave it at that. It's your turn, Shadow Gully.
All right. So, hold on, I'm trying to count something in my head. Actually, I can just look at this. 1. Yeah, okay. So with that, the Shadow Gully gazes in your direction. And he says to you, "It looks like I won this round." And he starts to leave towards the eastern mirror. Do you take the attack of opportunity?
Damn. I just got disrespected. What did you say, Gully?
I said you might just want to let him get up out of there.
I turned the crossbow on my set. Anyway,
Oh wow!
I think it's too much funnier if I just let him go. Even if he turns around and beats my fucking ass, it's funnier if Deku just like looks at him like hands trembling, like, wait, what?
So it's like when you're like roughhousing with like a cat and riling him up, and you're like, "Okay, I'm done." You walk away. Kill me! Fucking kill! All right, so he exits out of the eastern mirror and disappears from view. Now, as after Dark Gully leaves, the room starts to brighten up a little bit, and you can hear remnants of the party talking, and they, make the gesture of, you can hear them talking, and they talk about going out of the southern, or touching the southern mirror, excuse me. So what would you like to do?
There's like, okay, so ultimately, this is Legend of Zelda. You know, I am Deacon's still pretty young. He's gonna wait like 3.5 minutes where he's just the booger kid from Wind Waker until he's ready to face what just happened to him. That's how I'm gonna phrase that.
All
That
right.
is something that just happened to him.
Okay, he just soaks it in.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right.
Damn.
He finds himself alone in the room. He gets attacked by a shadow version of one of his best friends, and then the guy he's like, "All right, rounds up, I'm out," and he just pieces out and leaves you hanging.
I can't even tell the thing is. I would get us demonetized so fast if I said what I wanted to do to you, Finn.
We are only on the third room of this temple.
That's true. There's still time for you to dragon kick my ass into the Milky Way.
Remember what I said about the beginning rooms of temples?
Fair enough.
We are still learning this temple.
That's a good point. If we just can't throw all of your player deaths on hour 1, I understand.
That's
Fuck.
right.
Valid. Okay. But I will take the south mirror this time.
Alright, so taking the southern mirror, after you touch the mirror and you go through, you find yourself in yet another room. And the one missing from this room... Wait, I need to check this. Okay. Is... Gully. So, Gully, when you transfer into this dark room where there is nothing around you, and you see a vision coming from one of the mirrors. There is a western and a northern mirror, and you see a figure coming towards you. You can't quite make out the silhouette yet. It's a bit far away. But before we get to that, we have, as a quick check, I see that Lito's back in chat. Are you back with us, Lito, or are you still working on stuff?
I'm back.
Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, so now you're all together in this room with Deacon, Lito, and Stuffin, and Gully is missing. And this is the third room that this has happened. And although it's a bit jarring, I think you're starting to get what's going on, as two of you who are present in the room had a very similar experience.
Mm-hmm. I detail everything that just happened. Wait, Gully's missing?
Gully's missing.
I detail everything that just happened to Lito sniffling every 7.5 seconds.
It's okay. It's okay. I know he beat you up. It's okay.
Just giving him like the there, Pat.
Exactly. Thank you.
You want me to heal you?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. I forget when I put my health potions on my character sheet.
Okay, so pointing stuff in, you have now traveled through. Aside from the visions in the mirror, you are now on your third room without incident. You have had every party member temporarily disappear and then reappear. Coming when they reappear, they are not reappearing just very casually. They have clearly, whether they express it or not, have seen and been through something in the rooms that they have been absent from.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Yeah, sucks to be you, I guess.
Oh my god,
Deku just looks like the crying cat, bro. Like the white one with the stripes on the face. Hang on.
That my drink just went up my nose. Thank you on that one.
I will Photoshop this over Deku's his face in the background. This
Oh my
is...
gosh.
Sucks to be you. I love it. Oh god. All right. So yes, you find your guy. I mean, you find yourselves in this room, and I think by now you know the deal. You see the two mirrors. There's a northern and a western mirror. What would you guys like to do?
Air check.
What kind of check?
Mirror check. Basically, so Deacon, how we learned is we go up to one, we watch the little memory thing that happens. If it's bullcrap, we don't go through that one. We go through the other one.
Okay, that makes sense. Heard you guys say something about South One when finding my way out of there.
Yeah.
Butt in hand.
Because it's weird. It was kind of a reference to Guru Guru, which was kind of a reference to you.
Oh.
So, if we go through the one that's going to, play it, it might be a reference to Gully. So that's kind of also helpful if we try and choose.
That makes sense. Okay. Try to think of anything we remember about Gully for this one.
Or what you would
know
think
what I
Gully
remember
would
about Gully.
think. Like
Beat
if,
my fucking... Sorry.
Deacon doesn't want to think about Gully right now.
He is very traumatized.
Sorry.
So, which northern or western mirror do you want to look at first?
Well,
Northern?
Northern would be closest, right?
Yeah.
It's a small room.
Northern.
Northern, all right. So, as you look into the northern mirror, a scene begins to play out on the other side of it. Your eyes struggle to open as the sunlight breaks through the curtains. Your arms reach out across the bed to find emptiness. Just like the morning before that and the one before that. Sometimes it seems like the touch of cold, undisturbed sheets are the only thing that make it all feel real. But then, an unfamiliar crinkle of paper beneath your hand the unfamiliar crinkle of paper beneath your hand, and you awaken a bit more. The brain fog from the mead the night before starts to subside, and you quickly tuck the note away. Vanishes into your pocket once you're able to dress yourself. Fix your hair, put on your uniform, and make yourself presentable before leaving your chambers. I can't do this today. You mutter under your breath. I can't fucking do this. Recently, it had been hard to stomach everything. The so-called generosity of the royal family, the posturing, the molding of history to their own whim. I truly find it disgusting. At first, I thought that they were giving me a place to stay, a job to sustain myself, by means of altruism. But they showed me the truth. The further back I think, the muddier my mind becomes. I thought it was just me, until I found myself drawn to a support group for widows. Not only did they have similar stories, but they all had this nagging itch, like there was something cosmic or a temporal event that did this. They called it the Cataclysm. Please, scoff. I know I did it first. Then after I finished scoffing, I listened. Too many consistencies between stories. Too many things lined up chronologically as of this moment. I'm not sure what happened, but something did. Rooms in the castles needed special cleaning that day because of the party last night. The celebration of the anniversary of Ganondorf's defeat at the hands of Crow. At least that's how people remember it, because they were told. That's what happened. Lies veiled by anchors of truth. Yes, Crow did fight Ganondorf. The truth beyond that is shrouded in Hylian lies. Crow did not kill Ganondorf, nor did he kill Crow. Ganondorf was ousted by Hylia alone. We were not saved, we were imprisoned. The Hylian lies keep us trapped at one other end of our... the Hylian lies keep us trapped, and on the other end of our confinement, who knows? Death, salvation, nothingness, maybe all of the above. But the truth must come forth, and we will not be further imprisoned by lies while we already exist within one. The paper in my pocket is burning at my very soul. I finally made my decision, murmuring the words under the note under my breath. Hyrule Inn, Room 6, 8 p.m. And then the vision fades. So as you're witnessing this story, you're witnessing it from you're witnessing it from a first-person perspective, and the vast majority of what this person is telling the story is very much an internal monologue, save but a few words. What does everyone think when the vision ends?
A support group for widows, huh?
A support group for widows.
I'm going to look at Deekun and go, open your mouth. And I'm going to dump 4 bright red hearing potions into your for 60 hits.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate you. Yeah, actually, oh fuck. Do I have? Oh shit! I also have healing spells.
Well, I didn't use any spells. This is just potions.
Straight potions.
I
Okay.
still have a spell that I can use on you to give you more.
Word. Thank you, Fampi.
Trying to see what I have that I can use first.
Excellent. Thanks, fam.
Mhm.
Oh.
You at least get 60 for the moment.
I'm sure
While I'm working on other things.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it big time. For perspective, I think I was missing like 109, 110 HP that fight. Yeah, dude. Like, I got fucking waxed, bro. Like, it was not even... Like, literally, bro, if I didn't Tensor's transformation, I wasn't just down, I was probably dead. Yeah, so I just want to elucidate something because I can't hold that secret until after the game. It's nothing short of saving my life. Thus the booger and crying.
So you guys are watching this vision unfold in the mirror, and the moment it unveils, like Lito just comes up behind Deacon and like pulls his head back and just starts like jamming potions down his throat.
You see, the thing is, it's perfect though because they taste bitter, so Deacon wouldn't like them.
Yes.
So it's like
another 6, by the way. There's another 33.
Thank you. Okay, I'm good.
Potions left.
Thank you, bro. That's perfect. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Okay. Perfect. Thanks, man. So yeah, so I can read now, so like can I recognize any like I understand it's a vision, but I'm just trying to get like a grasp on what you're going for. Is there like anything readable, like perceptive wise, or like is it straight just we're hearing the internal thoughts?
So everything that okay, so what I'll read to you is the words that are verbalized. And then everything else is internal monologue. The first thing
Thank you.
The first thing that is said is, I can't do this today. I can't fucking do this.
Oh.
And that is in fact. And then the second and last thing that is said is murmuring the words of the note under my breath. Hyrulean, room 6, 8 p.m. Those are the only two things that were actually verbalized. Everything else was description of surrounding and what
understood. Okay.
Like internal monologue. Yeah.
Just making sure. I had to. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Deacon's eyes kind of He looks down. Arigato, Lito. Seems pretty grim.
Before we believe anything that we just heard, let's try the other one. That might be all, fluff and bleh. So,
DQ nods.
Pointing out, and I will continue to point out after we read the second, after we get to the second story, but this is not Gully's voice that you hear in this vision.
What, does it sound like someone else that I've heard?
Yes.
It's who I think it is?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So yeah, I would be like, we definitely need to check the other one.
Deku nods, his eyes full of hope that's fruitful. I'll put it that way. Well, let's check. What's the other direction? This one was northern? Question mark?
That was northern. The second one that you're going to watch is the western mirror.
Okay.
All right. As the vision comes into view, Gully's voice breaks through. You know the worst part of it? You can do everything right and still fail. The other voice says, I know, darling. But we'll get through this. We always do. Now eat up. You need your strength to heal. Gully's wife Beatrice was dancing around the kitchen in high spirits with an almost fairy-like persona, wearing a brightly colored sundress that flowed with her movements as she pulled yet another pie from the oven and set it on the windowsill of their cottage. They had a dog named Roddy, who never grew into his name size-wise, but truly did in spirit. She always said Roddy was like 10 bombs in a 5-bomb bag.
Sorry.
Gully's rising spirit was once again brought back down by looking at the cast on his broken leg. One signature on it, and one tiny, wet nose print. If you keep sneaking that poor dog food under the table, he's going to pop, Beatrice jested. Listen, my love. Maybe mercenary work isn't what it's cracked up to be. Beatrice returned to the stove where the aroma of coffee began filling the cottage. I can talk to Tony. See if his brother can get you in at the castle. It might not be the most exciting job, but it could have the touch of danger and adventure that your soul craves and the stability and peace of mind that mine does. Tony? Gully sneered. So you still talk to him? That's not what I said. I'm just trying to help, Beatrice retorted. That guy's only willing to help himself. And after what he did, a knock at the door pauses the tension in the room. Beatrice opens the door to find the doctor standing in the doorway. Hello, Gully. I trust this is not a bad time. Not at all. I just enjoying the bright and sunny day. Stuck inside. The doctor pulls a serrated saw from his medkit. Glad to hear it, because today's the day that the cast comes off, the doctor said, trying to lighten the mood. Within a short period of time, Gully can feel his now exposed leg. It stings, but in a good way. Wiggles his toes. He can't help but let out a small chuckle. He says, thanks, Doc. Just doing my job. No thanks necessary. Just get a lot of rest and don't go doing anything strenuous for at least another week. The doctor begins to pack up his medkit once again to move on to his next house call. You know, I'm not supposed to admit this, but you and Beatrice are my favorite patients. You're always so kind. Your house always smells like delicious desserts. I will miss you both, and hope to not see you again anytime soon. As he laughs to himself and then says, sorry, Dr. Humor. By all means, Doc, take one of the pies that my wife has cooling over there. Think of it as a parting gift, I insist. Thank you, Gully. That's very kind. By the way, where has the missus gone? Door still wide open, and Beatrice is nowhere to be found. Well, if I don't see her on my way out, please give her my utmost thanks, the doctor said, as he now has a pie in one hand and his medkit in the other and starts making his way towards the door. A warm midday sun splashed across the land, and Beatrice was there, standing in the corner of the cottage, eyes visibly puffy, nose sniffling, as the doctor approached. I've already spoken with Tony. He owes me a favor, the doctor said. Quite a few, actually, but in any case, Tony assured me that his brother, Andy, will be here next week. And the vision fades. All right.
Lies. They're both lies.
That's what someone whose coverage up would say.
I'm like 17 and a half seconds from casting Disintegrate at that mirror, bro. I don't like it one bit.
Okay,
And somehow
So this might be the time that we have to go back to the other mirror that you just came from, because I'm pretty sure that's a lie, because that would mean he would also know Tony somehow, and he would also know the doctor that we took care of.
Yeah, Dr. Demento. Yes, I still remember that, you fuck. Sorry.
It also could possibly mean Andy.
Yeah, if
brother Andy. Hopefully he's not Belfour.
I don't know what Gully's last name is. Oh, Puck, you dirty dog.
What?
I will end this stream.
Well, no.
I know what.
If Gully's last name was Belfour, he would have told us by now.
That's true. We
with his brother.
That checks. Yeah, we threatened to cut his leg off, so he would have told us that. You're right.
My thought is that
wait.
Tony's brother is Andy Belfour. Like they didn't have the same dad.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! I got them confused. Yes. Okay. I'm putting it
in this context.
I panicked, But yes. Okay. I got them mixed up for a second. Okay.
Yes. So there is somebody working in the Castle Guard named Andy, and he has a brother named Tony. Neither of those people, including the doctor, are in any way related to Gully, or Beatrice for that matter.
Well, okay, so I was, my thing is because, Tony for favor and all that, so I was like, I got mixed up for a second. Okay, that helps. Thank you. Oh, man, I'm still having heart attacks, though. But, okay. Yeah, anyway, I refuse to accept the possibility that Beatrice knew Tony. So unfortunately, I think the sadder one is going to ring a little more.
I guess you're going through support group mirror.
Yep. Let's just go to the other mirror and take a peek, because, yeah.
I concur.
All right. So.
I have no idea, so I trust y'all.
All right, so
which is to say, I trust that something interesting will happen, regardless of whatever choice we make.
Right.
Okay, so in touching that mirror,
question.
Yes,
Gully. I feel like there's a lot of things that people might not tell about their back. Having a dog. Has Gully ever mentioned having a pet dog?
No. He's also never mentioned, having a broken leg or.
I mean, honestly, you lost me with the mercenary work. We know what he did. You know what I'm saying? He was a Castle Guard, no?
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah.
What does that tell you about the chronology of the story?
But you're going with the fact that he was the mercenary and then got this job that his wife was talking about. That's where we are in history, if we look at it that way. This is before he became a Castle Guard.
Gotcha. Okay.
If we believe it.
Understood.
Yep, if you believe it.
Yes, if
I still don't, but I understand.
Oh, this is working out so beautifully. All right, hold on a second. I'm freezing up a little bit. So you all touch the mirror.
Me too.
Okay. Thanks. And you move to the next room. Come on, we're gonna work on this.
Which mirror are we touching? We're going to check the one that Deacon just came from.
Mm-hmm. Northern.
Before we decided to go anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
because we don't know what that one's going to say, and it could say, "Oh, yeah, like totally, blah 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 blah, evil, evil, evil," and we'll be like, "Yeah, that's right."
All right. Well, continue discussion as I wait for my shit to unfreeze.
Wait, I thought there were only. I thought we came out of the Northern Mirror. I thought there were only 2. Were there 3?
You don't. You
there's
go into a mirror, but from your perspective, you don't come out of a mirror. Like you go into a mirror, and then when you come out the other side of the mirror, you just simply find yourself in a room.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I know the segment. It's like that the Haunted Woods and it's like anyway. Yes, I get what you're doing. Okay. Huh. So those were the 2 though, right? Or was there a third one? Am I misunderstanding?
No, there is only ever 2 in each of these rooms.
Okay.
So then definitely we'll use the.
Yeah.
And then at least
first.
had one that had Beatrice basically going. We're kind of stuck with
The Widow one. Yeah. Does mention the Cataclysm, which that would be a hard lie to make up.
Yes, it would. Fuck, I'm not getting baited into talking about things I don't want to talk about. Okay.
Hey, wait, what things don't you want to talk about?
Why? Well, see, this is what I don't want to talk about. Because, like, I can actually answer your question without answering your question. Because there have been enough breadcrumbs introduced into all these stories where things make more sense than how you are perceiving them, which is by design. Like the way that things are, and you know, I'm partially trying to stall so my computer can catch up, but like part of it is it is a large part of it is very much based on perception, and and how things react to that. I think. Okay. I got a little bit left. So like we're going with the Beatrice widowed story. Mirror. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good. I have the right one. All right. So with that, we are going to bring Gully back to the new room. And he should pop up any second. Hopefully. But as Gully is popping up in the other room, Stuffin', this room goes dark, and as you touch the mirror, you find yourself looping right back into the room. Or wait, no, I'm sorry, Gully. I apologize. We're going back to Gully. I see Stuffin's icon. Which I should be moving now. Because he is in room 4. Well, he's not in room 4 because we know that this is about him. So as Deacon and Leto travel through the mirror, when you come out, you come out the other side, and Gully is now present, and Stuffin is missing. And I'm trying to... Grr. All right, so Gully, you start coming back. As I said, you saw something coming out of the mirror. You saw a silhouette, and it's kind of like sauntering over. And then when it gets close enough, you are finally able to see whose silhouette it is. And if my trip-ups didn't give it away, Come on.
If I'm supposed to be seeing something on the screen, I do not.
Now I gotta take you back, actually. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so, Gully, you will be fighting Shadow Stuffin.
Ooh.
Oh, if I could get this shit to fucking work.
You know it's not real Stuffin because Stuffin doesn't saunter. Flies and flutters.
Exactly.
Oh
Occasionally
shit!
bounds.
True.
I'd like to, like, I've been using very similar adjectives to kind of like subtly drive the, now that we're like done with, the first 3 rooms, I'm using similar adjectives to describe these shadow beings because, you know what, fuck this. Let me get to it. I'm using similar adjectives to describe the way that these shadow creatures are moving because I'm really driving the point home that they are not, in fact, the actual characters. And not only that, but they are not any type of duplication of any of the characters. They are taking the forms of our heroes and in doing so, learning in real time how to use their body. Kind of like how, I don't know if anyone's ever seen Dragon Ball Z, but
Yeah.
like, kind of like how, like, whenever they do any body switching, like when Captain Ginyu takes Goku's thing, or when, when they do it again in Super, like, the person that is inhabiting someone else's form can never use that form to its full potential, and they have to kind of learn how this new form works. So, like, they can walk, and being that they are all at least the same type of creature, they're going to have a very similar, like, gait and strut to them. But when it comes time to, like, really get down to it, the shadow, the Shadow Gully didn't start with all the extra attacks. The Shadow Deacon didn't start with all of the powerful spells, and things like that.
He didn't? Gully didn't start with all those extra attacks?
No, he
Saying,
didn't.
like,
His first attack was simply a regular sword attack and a shield bonus attack. His second attack
but the second attack is when
the
Is
second
when he went crazy.
all he used was his
he
extra
learns
attacks.
a lot faster than regular Gully.
Yeah, and then the third attack, he learned how to use the triple attack and use his bonus action. So, like, it kind of like comes in a crescendo. But the other thing that I'm hesitant to point out, but I'm going to point out anyway, is these encounters only last 3 rounds before they leave. Now,
Yeah, that we figured out, because otherwise,
yeah. So,
Deacon would be dead.
Yeah, dude, I'd be dead as fuck, bro. Literally bleeding out on the pavement, dead as fuck, bro. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate.
So, but yeah, we have. Yeah, my fucking computer's still messing up. All right.
It's a good thing that it was only half Gully for the first 2 rounds, because then you would have been dead at the end of round 2.
Absolutely. But
true.
But if we run into this character again, it's still going to increase in skill. But anyway, but yes. So you know what? Being that we've still had our decently long broadcast, and my computer is quitting before I am. It seems like a safe place to stop. So much like this time, we're going to start with the battle of Gully and Stuffin, or Gully and Shadow Stuffin, and then we are going to move on to the fourth room, which, as anyone has been paying attention, the fourth room is the Stuffin story. So Stuffin will not be present for the telling of the story, but after that we will then go to the battle of Stuffin and somebody else. I mean, we know who it's going to be because it's the last of the four rooms. so
Well, spoilers.
Yeah. You know.
Wow,
Yeah, Stuffin chooses her. Like, let's fight that's level 20.
Yeah. Well, we also cannot discount the fact that we are in the temple that is being held by Efine's father. Efine's brother is in your custody. And Efine, the only thing we have to go by is by Zelda's words saying that she is safe. And nothing more. So, but once we get past these four rooms, I have a nice surprise for you guys. So,
if you come across a fiend, kill it. It's not her.
Kill it.
True.
Or maybe
fucking drop it.
No.
Maybe it is.
When Puck says he has a nice surprise, does he ever mean something good?
No.
No.
Not one single time.
Not even remotely.
It's been 5 years. Not one single time.
See, that's...
I counted. I have the footage. I have the receipts.
Absolutely. So, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I am, as I said, I am loving this fucking temple. I am loving it. I am watching it unfold in such a wonderful manner that so one of the things that I've said, like, during our earlier chat sessions on alternate weeks, is that every temple has its very own unique niche and function. And I think it's so I can say that this is even on top of that a very, very different temple, and I think that it will have a very, very different ending that we are not expecting, and we are just going to, as I said, like, delve right into these stories, and yeah. So that being said, because I can feel my lips loosening in a way I don't want them to, so I'm going to stop talking now. So thank everyone for joining. Stuffin, you sound much better than during the introductions, and I'm happy that you are back home or somewhere safe instead of driving and all that fun stuff.
I'm at a hotel right now. Probably not the same one that Gully is at, but one never knows.
Right.
Oh my god, now Shadow Gully is gonna lay the real life smackdown on Stuffin.
We end the
Cut
session
live
on
to our
stuff.
footage of. Oh man, it writes itself.
Oh man, yeah. Listen,
wow.
it's happened. You know what? Just saying, if you feel the need to go out and fill up your ice bucket, probably don't.
Just Gully, what floor are you staying on? Because I'll avoid that floor.
I'm on the second floor.
Second floor. Okay, I'm on the 5th floor, so
we're
don't come up here or I'll fuck you up, okay?
We only have 2 floors.
Yeah, but Gully's floor has the better vending machine with the better snacks in it, so
Oh fuck.
But
Gully, you get the 3rd floor, I get the 4th floor.
And
the 1st floor we split the rooms.
Stuffin's floor, the ice maker on Stuffin's floor make those really cool, like, crunchy cubes, but Gully's ice one has the big chunky, you got chop up. So I mean, you're gonna have to figure something out. Like, you come down for snacks, you go for ice, temporary peace treaty, fight it out next session.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
My ice maker makes motherfucking margaritas. Okay, guys.
Oh, that is nice.
Nice.
Very nice. All
What
right.
kind
Nice
of
with
hotel
the
am I?
emphasis on the ice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So thank you guys again. It was a great session. I cannot wait to get to the rest of these. Again, I know the YouTube stuff has fallen behind, and as soon as time frees up with my involuntary vacation at work, I will be loading up everything, and fingers crossed, maybe I'll even get some thumbnails done. But either way, actually, I think I have to upload some because probably I would imagine what's probably jamming up my computer right now and slowing it down is the fact that I might have like 3 episodes stored on my hard drive. So yeah, I might have like, just 10 hours of video just sitting on my hard drive. That's not taking up any space. So thank you again. And until next time, be happy, healthy, safe, and warm. I hear in New York it's going to get down to 1 degree next week. Sucks to be you guys. In the famous words of Stuffing. What was that?
I take New York over North any day of the week. Okay, guys.
Fair. I'll say we have worse drivers down here. I'll admit that. They're horrible. Anyway, yes. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thank you again for everything, and bye.
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 Deuces.